on the rowing field. Yippee! Now, look at how smooth that is. The farmer's done a quarter of the field for me, so he's rolled it. But you see the rest of it. All big ridges of plough and everything, so be a bit before that's checked out. But back in again. I love this field. I've been doing it for what? This is now the 29th season in here. And this stuff still keeps coming out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head across to the far side towards the pond, and I'm going to start gridding from there. I always grid this field because there's so much stuff that's in here, roaming wise and everything else wise. So got the CTX as usual, Super Blue headphones, a reliable pair and ideal for these conditions, and also for doing the geo hunts and checking out the waypoints that we've had from previous good finds before. So we'll certainly be gridding over those again. So let's get her fired up and get back out there. Well guys, first signal in the roaming field. Only about an inch or so down. It's in this clump here. Nice tone. Oh, I can see it, yes! Get in! We got roaming. First signal. Brilliant. I think it's a roaming. Looks roaming, but it could be Celtic. It's dished. Roman coins normally not dished like that. Or might be a button. I think I'll have to carefully clean that one up, but that could be a little bronze unit. Woohoo! Get in! First signal. I've only just started the first grid as well. Let's hope there's more like this in here. This field's brilliant. Well guys, second signal. Come out from this deeper hole here, about 6 inches down. It's in this bit here, I think. Yeah, it's in there. Not as good a signal as the last one. Definitely something in there. Let's open him up. Feels like lead. Yeah, I was right. Whacking big musket ball. Look at the size of that one. That's definitely off a brown bess, that one. It's huge. Well, we're off and running in the roaming field, and the signals are starting to come out thick and fast. Hopefully this continues all day. I've got 5 hours in here today. There we go, that one's definitely a roaming. You just see the little figure on there. There's the usual standard, the grots, but we know there's some good ones in here as well, and that's what we're here for. Try and get the good ones in amongst all the grotty ones. Get in. One of the things I like doing when we're out in the fields is looking around for animal tracks, and you just see a track going across there. There's one there, one there, one there. That's badger tracks, and coming across here, we've got a lighted small deer tracks. That's probably a muntjac deer. Just further over there, there's some larger ones, so that's probably either fallow deer or roe deer. So it's a very busy highway, this, by the looks of things. There's quite a lot of animals going down. There's a few fox tracks on you just a bit further over as well. So it must be an animal highway. Well, it's been a bit quiet, and last half hour I've had nothing really, but this one looks like we got a little grotty in there. You see the edge of the coin. Let's just lift him out. I think it's grotty. Looks in better condition than the other ones. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice AA3. Like a deity on this side. Should have a head on the other. I'll just make him out there. That's a nice one, that. Makes a change getting the something with decent relief on it rather than the grotties that we've been getting. Well, let's go and get some more. Well, when I saw that in the soil, I just saw that bit of it. I thought I'd a fantail brooch then. No, it's just an old zipper. Oh well, let's keep going. Well guys, just a boot scrape there. And always need the probe because my eyes are just running at the moment. There we go. Just there. Looks like we have another little robin. Or a button. Let's just get up here. Oh dear, little bones. So, see what we got here. Definitely looks like a little rolling. Yeah, it's another little bronzy. Just see the head on there. Let's get the right way up. There we go. Another little Constantius one by the looks of things. Sort of like 280s to 320s, that sort of period. Get in. Another little Roman. It's having to really listen for these today. The conditions might be perfect, but they're just giving little signals at first. And you just scrape the topsoil off, and then the signal becomes a lot clearer. That's another nice little one. It's got the two soldiers with the standard in the middle there. Lovely little signal, nice sweet signal that one. There's nothing, no iron, nothing else around it, so it really stood out. Another one of these A3, A4s from 3rd century. Get in. Well, first Minimus puts an appearance in. Look how tiny that is. Little Roman coins. Used to spend them in bags by weight rather than actual individual coins. I don't know, about a 1/4 inch across, if that. Tiny little coin, but they are figures and heads on both sides. I just love finding this sort of stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Well, that's cleaned up a little bit. And it's not too deep, only a couple of inches down. But I can't see it. It's probably very little. Sounded like another little bronzy. Oh, there we go. Just see it now. Covered over that bit of muck. Oh, there it is. Yep. Here we go. Another little bronze Roman. The thing about this field is you very rarely find any modern stuff. It's nearly always Roman, Celtic, that sort of period, and you occasionally get the odd hammy, but nearly all this Roman stuff. Strange, but I love it. Get in. Well, that one's certainly feeling sorry for itself. That's well bashed up, that one. It's almost tumbled square. It's definitely Roman. A little grotty one. So the camera makes it look pretty light, but it's getting very dark. It's only about 2:30 as well. So I'll keep going until the light really fades. There we go, we got another one. And if it gets any darker, I'm going to start needing the head torch. But we just got to keep going and keep gridding. I'll go as long as possible. So the camera makes it look really light out here as well. Well guys, we're on whole cam, and I don't know if that's the find there or not. Looks like a Cunobelin. Just a bit of flint fooling me. Must be something else in here. Ah, it's there, just on the edge of the hole. Just move the camera back a bit. Just there. So, get the little trowel out and get behind it. There's a banging big signal. Still there. Oh, I can feel the probe going off because my hearing not being too brilliant. I've got the headphones on. Something down the bottom there. I don't know if that's it. Ooh, we're still going down. Might be a big penny or something. Still going down there. It was that big a signal, I thought at first it was going to be a surface find. Oh, it's in here now. Ah, it's there. Would you believe it? I went all the way down for that. The battery. What's that doing in the middle of the field? Is it a battery? Or something like that. All that for a bit of junk. Oh well. Come to the end of the hunt now. We've had a cracking afternoon. So we'll carry on to the end of this run, get the waypoints put in, and then start again on the next one. Well, we got another one in the gloom. So I'm just praying that the sun comes out, because I'm going to lose an hour here because it's getting so dark. And it's only 10 to 3. So we should be getting up at least up to 4 o'clock this time, but there's a lot of black cloud come over, so hopefully it's not going to rain. Yeah, that's put an end to this hunt. Absolutely lashing it down. No wonder it went so dark. As I said, I lost the last hour now, so let's catch up with you guys at the review and just have a nice look at what we found today. Better get going, it's really lashing it down. Hi guys, welcome to the review from the roaming field, first one of the season. Not sure how many will get in this year because we're about 8-9 weeks late and getting in there because of the crop rotation and things, and there's been a few other issues on the farm as well, so we're just really fitting as many hunts as we can before we have to come off of the crop growing. But today, the usual roaming field finds. Very little in the way of junk. We've got this one little bit of zip fastener thing. We thought it was a fantail brooch, that fooled us at first. Big bit of lead and a few other little bits of lead, and this, I think it's a bit of stainless steel whatever that we dug down really deep there at the end of the video there. That signal, just amazing, the signals. It sounded like it was on the surface and it was a good 9-10 inches down. So let's put that aside. Very little from the rubbish point of view. Finds wise, got one whacking great musket ball and the little pistol ball. Now that's probably at a brown best. Look at the size of that. You know, these whacking great musket balls that you can find, the very early ones. 4 little buttons and these tiny 4 little bits of non-ferrous fines. It just shows how in tune I was with the detector today. And a couple of them could be actually tiny little minims that have been eroded, so we'll get those cleaned up there. And then we come on to the main thing, the fines bags. Hey, look at that, 10 of them. That's not bad for the first time in there. Mostly all Roman coins. And the first one we got, looking at it again, it does feel and look like a Celtic bronze unit, so we'll give that a clean up. We've never had a Celtic bronze unit out there. We've had the Celtic gold before, we've had Roman silver, but never Celtic bronze, so let's give that a clean up and get it ID'd properly and show it in all its glory. And really a short little review from the roaming field, and I expect most of the reviews will be the same, because we get about 5 hours in there, but you really have to listen for those signals. But the CTX can pick them out amongst, with lots of iron in there, lots of nails and screws and other bits of detritus in there, so you just have to pick your way through it. But the beauty of it is it gets deep ploughed every year, a good 12-inch deep, so it keeps bringing this stuff up. So hopefully there'll be a bit more in the future hunts of this season before we have to go back to Vicarage Farm. So let's get these cleaned up. And a couple of shout outs, one to my mate Paul C up there in northeast there. We've been swapping notes on the beach hunting for over the last few months. In fact, I've known him for a few years now. He's a great lad, so check out his channel, Paul C, on YouTube. And also a big shout out to my mates on the Northern Relics forum. I'm not getting my shout out for a long time, so check the website and the forum up along here. It's northernrelichunters.co.uk. Great forum to join, a great crack on there. So just Pal Mal going to get busy now cleaning these up and get them put into the video for you, and I'll show you them in your glory. I'll try ID some of them, but it's always difficult with these roaming ones because they're so badly corroded. Just Pal Mal, happy hunting. See you guys in the next one in the roaming field. Cheers guys.